What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Y'all, okay, so today is going to be a day that I cook some of those, or it'll just be one meal. Dog. I'm not going to edit it out. Sometimes we just have those, what they call those senior moments. Y'all, today is the day I'm going to be making the Sesame chicken whole wheat pasta dish. So anyway, it's a heart healthy meal that, of course, I've been sharing with you all when I go to physical therapy. We have, of course, the physical therapy part, and then we have the education about, different foods you should eat that help strengthen the heart, the carbs that are good for your heart and all that good stuff. So a lot of you had asked questions about, hey, Lady T, why don't you share what are good, healthy heart carbs? And like I said, one of the classes we were being educated on is about knowing what fiber is and how fiber works in your body. So any carbs that you find that's got a high value of fiber is great. Of course, fiber is a food that will, oh, that's my neighbor over there banging on something. Is a food that helps you stay fuller longer, and again, it helps strengthen your arteries and your heart valves and all that good stuff. So a lot of times we'll get freaked out over too many carbs, but again, complex carbohydrates, strawberries, stuff like that, some fruits, that is good for your body because of what your body does with it. And that's the awesome thing about having the education part. It's one thing that you do the physical part so that they can measure and make sure your heart is pumping and functioning, but then you also have to do things and put things in your body, consume things that help continue to strengthen the heart and give the heart the nutrition and the nutrients that it needs. So again, I'm just telling you, I am really enjoying and embracing this journey. So again, I want to just share a little bit with that knowledge with you all. Again, I am under a doctor's care. I am under a cardiologist care, dietitian, nutrition. These are clinical dietitian and nutritionists. And of course, I am under a cardiology team that is also my physical therapy team. All of them have degrees and masters in cardiology and or physical therapy. So again, and this is just what they do every day, all day long. It's like it's like a OK Corral. I mean, people are going in, people are coming out. So I have really enjoyed the education and just learning, again, what's soluble fiber, what's non-soluble fiber, again, about the different fats. When I first started going to the physical therapy sessions, I never really knew the difference between the different types of fats. Again, we all oh, you need to stay away from this, stay away from that. Okay, well, here, find out why, number one, and then what you thought was okay. Once you become a heart patient, no, it ain't. So I've learned that, Tanya, you just need to stick to olive oil, because any oil that will turn into a solid, it does the same things in your veins and arteries. So although people love to talk about coconut oil, my cardiologist said the only thing coconut oil is good concerning you, Tanya, is you can put it in your hair, you can put it on your skin, but it does not need to go inside your body, because when it gets to room temperature, it turns to a solid. Well, that's what happens when it gets into your body. But olive oil, any oils that, like your avocado oils, your olive oils, those type of oils that don't turn to solids at room temperature, those are the better oils for you to consume. So anyway, so again, I'm learning all of this stuff from my doctor's care. And again, I want to express this and put the disclaimer out there. Anytime you embark on a new physical activity, your diet, anything that has to do with your health, always seek your healthcare provider. Again, I'm just sharing with you because I am under a doctor's care. I'm sharing with you what's working for me, what's been beneficial for my body. But also the one thing I do love about the education part is that because there's 6 or 7 people in our group, in the group that I go with on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you got some people in there that their stuff has to be modified. So when let me show y'all, for instance, when they give us these handouts, y'all, like for instance, when they give us these handouts and they pull this information off of eatingwell.com, so that's a good website if y'all want to go out there to that website to see what are good healthy heart recipes for just the total body. Eating Well is the name of the website, okay? eatingwell.com. But they will write little notes on your pamphlet that they hand out to you if you have to modify or change, because again, they're looking at, okay, what medicines are you on? And we know that certain medicines, certain foods can be counterproductive to what you're taking. So again, that's the awesomeness that they'll work with us one-on-one, because we say, you know what, like some people know that if you're on certain blood pressures and stuff like that, then you may not can eat grapefruit, even though grapefruit is a great fruit for certain things that your body might need. But if you're taking a particular medication, that grapefruit can either cause that medicine that you're on to not be effective, or it can have an adverse effect. So again, it's just, again, knowledge is power. So that's what I like about, again, being in these different classes. The education part is because they know your situation. They've got, they can have, they have access to your medical chart, so they can say, okay, Miss Howe, based on what you're going through, based on what you're taking, just like they told me, Tanya, because you're on iron, because of this, female issue that you're going through, you need to also be eating an orange. You need to get some extra vitamin C so that that iron, is utilized to its maximum in your body. So again, it's just little things like that, right? So now for me, because, I have always watched, trying to continue to watch my sugar, which is, just great. I just turned my life around just from diet and exercise. And so, but again, when you're taking a supplement or you're deficient in the supplement, a particular thing, which again with me was iron because of my issue, I needed to be I put on iron plus an orange, and it hasn't affected my sugar whatsoever with me eating an orange. So, or, just eating a half orange, 2 slices of oranges, again, that's just something I need to have in my body. But for somebody else, see, eating oranges will spike their glucose. So again, that's why it's so important that you do what's best for you, what your doctors tell you, because like I said, there's 6 to 7 of us in my group, and there's 2 or 3 of us, we can't go by what the standard is, what FDA says or the Heart Association says, because we're on a particular type of medicine. Like for me, I'm on a blood thinner now because I have 2 stents in my heart. So until my body grows, those stents into its veins properly for up until June of this year, they'll look at it and do a heart, chest x-ray and all that kind of stuff to make sure everything looks good. And then I can come off the blood thinners, and then the restrictions that I have to stay away from, I may no longer have to worry about that. But while I'm going through this, and as my body is healing and my body is also conforming to these new, foreign things in my body, this is what I have to do. And like I said, I know a lot of you, like I said, have asked, and I'm sharing, and I hope this is a motivating factor that you go to the doctor so you can see where you're at. So you can see where you're at. But honey, y'all, I know this is TMI, but I have to praise the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Y'all, flow has been off for 9 days now. And I tell the Lord, and like I said, I shared with y'all from October up until about 9 days ago. Of course, I was doing nothing but flow was in the house. So the blessing is the hormone that my doctor, my not gynecologist, OBGYN, that is right. That's right. Gynecologist. Yeah, OBGYN. Y'all, I'm telling you. See? But anyway, they put me he put me on a hormone, and I'll put it across the screen because it's all the alphabets of the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. It's a long word, but this hormone that he's put me on, because they're not going to take me off the blood thinners to okay surgery for me to have a hysterectomy. So this hormone that I'm on, the purpose of it is it causes your uterine walls not to build up that heavy menstrua. So whenever the egg comes out of the ovaries down into the fallopian tubes and attaches itself to the uterine wall, so that if you're doing activities that, that's when is a potential for you to be pregnant. Well, guess what? I ain't studying no more children, and I ain't doing nothing to have no children. So whenever it's time for my cycle to come on, it'll be on for no more than 1 or 2 days, because the buildup, which is the menstrua, thus the menstrual cycle, it's very, very light. It's a very light affliction. So thank God that hormone has kicked in, and I haven't bled, and I tell the Lord thank you. And again, I just said TMI, but again, it's a woman issue. We all have been talking about it. You all had shared some things with me. So trust and believe. I'm happy about it, that the hormones kicking in. But guess what I'm going to be even more happy about? Come June-ish, when my cardiologist check and say, okay, she's good to go. She can have her surgery. Guess what? I done prayed about it. I'm at peace about it, because I went through that. Oh, it's my womanhood. I'm over it. I'm here to tell y'all, guess what? When it's time for that bad boy to be taken away, taken out, removed, discarded, Lord, I thank you. But yeah, I won't stick gone. I won't stick gone. All right, y'all get it. We're gonna move on. But again, like I said, they the dietitian and nutritionist, they will make modifications again as it relates to what you're doing and what's going on with you. So again, I love the education part. I absolutely love it. Matter of fact, this tonight, this evening, they're actually going to have a diabetic heart type seminar type thing right there at the hospital. It's in the same building where I go and do my physical therapy. They are gonna have a panel of people come out and just talk, and it's free, absolutely free. It's open to the public. And I thought, you know what, I'm glad again I'm connected, because when you're working, you're taking care of yourself and your family. If you're not even when you don't have anything going on, you don't even know certain things that are available. But even though I am getting educated, I'm thinking, honey, I'm gonna utilize that. I'm gonna go right on out there, because I figure, you know what, when you go to the doctors and you pay that $25, $30, $35, $45, $50 copay, you in there to just deal with whatever ails you, and they'll either put you on medication or you'll run tests or whatever. But what's really working for Tanya is the education of it. The education, really truly understanding what your body is doing when it exercises, what it does to your vitals when you just do 10 minutes of exercise a day or 7 minutes in the morning. What it really does to your vitals, what it does to your glucose, to your sugar. And when we understand and see that, the difference, when you say, okay, I started working out my blood pressure with this, now I've worked out for 10 minutes, and then they check your blood pressure and stuff, and you see how it goes down, which is the normal thing, what it's supposed to be doing. Or you take your sugar before you start exercising, and it might be kind of high, but just exercising dropped your sugar down almost 20 points. And when you see just the benefit of exercising for 10 minutes, it's more, you're more apt to press and endure and go through exercising because you see the benefits it does for your body. So again, that's what I want you all, because I know a lot of us, because I've been there, done that, where I'm thinking, honey, I'm tired, I ain't finna move, I don't feel like moving, everything in my body is creaking and cracking and hurting. But when you start seeing just being consistent, and when you start just doing what you need to do, you build your body up to a tolerance where it will get up and it will exercise and it will. But like I said, the joy is whenever you are doing and you're taking your vitals, because again, y'all know I'm in a medical setting and I have the heart rate monitors hooked up to my chest, and then in between me exercising, they'll put the blood pressure cuff on, they take my sugar. And so that's the thing, and you think, wow. And this is why when you educate yourself and say, look at the benefits of just doing 10 minutes of consistent exercising. Look at you giving your own self the medicine it needs to cure itself. And again, that's if everything's in alignment and you ain't got no major issues. We are our own medicine, and that's what I saw so awesome about God. He created us to be, because by His stripes we are healed. And so when you think about those things, that yeah, God, you created us to heal ourselves. That's why we can speak to the thing. We can speak to those mountains in our lives and they be removed. Just believing with a small mustard seed faith. But again, like I said, they have you'll be surprised at so many different things they have available in your community that are just free. Because like I said, when you go to the doctor, honey, they do what they need to do. And 9 times out of 10, those doctors, when you go to your appointments, they don't have time to sit there and talk to you for a whole hour and all that. No, unless there's just, of course, something majorly wrong. But, being able to go to these type of seminars or these free motivational, informational type things, and you are getting that, you're getting in an hour what they had to learn and study for over 15 years of going to school, and what they're having to practice, every day. And they're sharing that knowledge with you for your benefit. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start taking advantage when they do these seminars, and it's free. And it's just a great benefit. And you know what? Knowledge is still power, and people perish for the lack of it. So I thought, you know what? For the rest of my life, my health is going to be priority. I'm not going to just assume from year to year or from month to month, oh, I got it. I'm going to keep, just like how we study the word and we study and apply that word to our lives so that it can be effective. So it can be, let me say it again, so it can be effective. Well, it's the same thing I'm going to do with my health. I'm going to make myself available and figure out, or find out when they have, again, free stuff at your local hospital that benefits you. Because, honey, let me tell you something. When you start getting them hospital bills and you have to pay your portion, oh, honey, it's real. So I thought, you know what? Thank you, Father God, that if what I'm going through can just be maintained, or just by what I put in my mouth, and all I got to do is eat right, and exercise, and it'll keep them hospital bills coming. Let me tell you something. It makes real good sense to me. I mean, see, so that's what keeps me motivated. So I want to encourage you all. Find out in your hospital what kind of programs they offer, or what kind of informational, educational classes they offer for free. It's just open to the public. You just go and you sit there and learn a wealth of information for your good. It's working out for your good. So anyway, y'all know I can jaw jack, but anyway, I just came on to let y'all know that I'm gonna be doing a quick video. I'm gonna be doing the recipe. I'm gonna do, where is it? I'm gonna do the peanut butter and chai berry jam English muffins. So of course I bought some whole wheat muffins, and then you put some mixed berry, chia seeds, natural peanut butter and that's what you spread on top of this English muffin. Okay, and then the other thing I'm gonna fix for this evening for dinner is the classic sesame noodles with chicken. So now I'm modifying it. I have, you know, it says use chicken breast, but guess what? I'm gonna use what I got. So I have these fully cooked rotisserie seasoned chicken leg quarters. I'm going to put these bad boys either on the stove top or the crock pot, don't know which one yet, and let it simmer, you know, let it cook, you know, just really warm up and simmer down. And then I'm gonna shred it and put them in Ziploc bags like I normally do. So if I need it, I can pull it out. So I'm gonna debone it, shred it up and all that good stuff, take the skin and all that stuff off of it, because I'm just gonna eat the meat part. And then I'm gonna use it in this sesame chicken recipe. Yes. So somebody say, use what you got. I thought I ain't finna spend no money. I'm finna use up some of this meat. So that's what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight, and I'm also going to probably have that for dinner on Friday night. So again, y'all know how I do. I'll do a, you know, speed up video on that. And that's it, and that's all. So look, I done ran my mouth. Oh, also I wanted to show y'all, you know, I asked my nutritionist about this, and she said, yeah, just, of course, I asked my nutritionist about these, like, cereals. Every once in a while, I like to make cereal. I may not feel like cooking an egg or doing oatmeal, and I thought, you know, every once in a blue moon, I do enjoy a bowl of cereal. So I thought, you know what, yeah, it was $8, but I'm gonna try this keto-friendly, cereal, and it has 6 fat, 3 carbs, 14 protein, which is good, and 1 carb of sugar. So I'm gonna give that a try, and I'm gonna have it, of course, with my almond milk. So again, it's just something, you know, I won't eat every day. It's just mixing it up, mixing it up. So I'll let you know if it's good or not. We'll try it. So anyway, so other than that, y'all, that's it and that's all. This is probably going to be a long video because y'all know I love the jaw jack, but I'm going to, the next clip you see is going to be me making this classic sesame noodles with chicken. Okay, and again, also the, hold on. These are the whole grain spaghetti noodles. Again, this is an excellent source of fiber. So remember, we've been learning about fiber and whole grain, whole wheat. So this is the spaghetti that I got. I've never cooked whole grain, whole wheat spaghetti. So this is going to be a first timer for me. So this is what I'm using for this noodle recipe. All right. That's it. That's all. Thank y'all so much for your support. And like I said, the next clip is going to be me making this dish. And I love y'all so much. God bless. And may the peace of the Lord be with you. And more videos to come. I'll probably upload this weekend because I want to show y'all a great 7-minute routine, chair routine exercise routine that you could do right at home. And again, this is something that I do that works for me. And of course, I have been given these instructions by my doctors and healthcare providers. Again, I'm just sharing. You don't have to do it, but stay tuned for that video. But anyway, let me go. Love y'all. Bye. me taste it. Let me taste it. Y'all know I would not dare leave you hanging. Get a snap pea, carrots. And y'all, this whole wheat, I tasted it, you know, to make sure it was done when I was cooking it. I really like it, this whole wheat pasta. Mmm, that is good. I didn't know how that was going to taste with the soy sauce and ketchup, but wow. Y'all need to try this. With those sugar snap peas, the carrots, the shredded chicken. Now, of course, this dish shouldn't take no more than about 20 minutes to make. It took me longer because, of course, I used what I had, the chicken, and I had to debone it, and that's fine. But wowzer, as Life with Anthony would say. I really, really like it. Okay. Healthy heart. That's really fabulous. Mmm. Try it, y'all. Try it. Y'all see where I recorded the ingredient sheet and what you need, and just follow along. That is awesome. I would not steer you wrong. Love it. All right, y'all. Healthy heart eating. Bye.